And so looking at next year,
Mhm.
looking at 2022, we were basically like, fuck.
So throughout the 17 or so years I've run the label, it's usually taken about 2 months for us to get records, and earlier this year, due to the fallout of the pandemic, turn times from vinyl manufacturers went from 2 months to 4 months to 6 months to 12 months. That's about where it sits right now. But it's pretty fucked up that in 2021, it takes less time to make a human being than it takes to make a vinyl record.
We don't feel good about selling a monthly subscription
Mhm.
if we can't guarantee when these records are going to physically exist, you know? And we have no control over that. And honestly, my first instinct was just to be like, we just got to take the year off, man.
Many of these VIP subscribers trust us enough to invest up front in essentially pre-buying the records that we decide to release throughout the year. And that gives us an immense amount of freedom to take risks on new artists that might not be financially viable in other situations. It allows us to prioritize art over commerce.
That's not a good
So
situation.
we have to do something else.
The only physical medium that I know we have control over is our lathe.
I'd say leave it to Joyful Noise to come up with some scheme like this where you just happen to have collected a bunch of lathe, cutting machines, sitting in the office and turn it into a reason that what is yet another bullet point in the demise of society is going to be turned into something fun,
Our idea for 2022 is to create a lathe-cut counterpart for each vinyl release so that artists can still release their albums on schedule and fans can still pre-order the records and get a special handmade limited item right away while they wait for the manufacturers to catch up. The whole idea is that this ships immediately.
So then, as you're pre-ordering, so that's amazing. So people get two things one thing that they may never ever hear anywhere else, and then get to hear the record months in advance. And I don't know of another label doing this, which I like.
What's happening around the globe is that the algorithm is taking over in as many ways as it possibly can. It's seeping into as many crevices of human life and human choice as it can. I mean, I would say this, that Spotify's and Amazon's of the world, when they found out that the pressing plants were getting backed up and that physical music was going to be put at an even greater disadvantage than it already has been, I'm sure they jumped for joy. I'm sure they cracked open the champagne and said, boy, this is our chance to shine. This is it. This is the final nail in the coffin of physical music. This is going to be it for record stores. Those pesky, annoying, irritants that are messing up my bottom line. We're going to finally be able to do full takeover. And it's like there's a bunch of us who don't want them to take over and we're just resisting, and would rather do it another way. And I think that what Joyful Noise is doing here is both that and also very generous and understanding to the rightfully confused customer.
It is more adventurous because, especially to these people who are open-minded and they're just getting music, trusting the curation, they are agreeing to have an experience that they can't really control. And that's not really normal right now with culture.
The subscribers to our label are, they're going to get a Just Joy record and they're going to get a Kishibashi record and they're going to get a fucking Anal Trump record,
And they like it.
And they're going to be challenged by it.
If you're doing a subscription where you haven't even heard the record yet, but you want to get it, then you're engaging not just on a song level, not just on an album level, but on on a artist relationship level, regardless of whether this particular lathe-cut scheme necessarily cuts into the profit margin of Daniel Eck et al. It's like what you're doing is publicly, defiantly making a statement against the hopeless acquiescence to the takeover of the algorithm. No revolt against the takeover of the large tech corporations is going to be possible unless those revolting are clearly having more fun.
Yeah, dude.
Listening to music digitally is really abstract, you know? I mean, like workout, study. These are like the playlists that are thrown at us, and we're getting to be living in a virtual world. And vinyl, it's a total sensory experience.
And then all the other labels are going to be, wait, what did Joyful Noise do? Wait, why don't we have lathe cutting machines? Why didn't we think of this?
And print.